Okay guys, doing one more test. This time I stuck the camera in the refrigerator and brought it straight outside to just kind of exaggerate that change in temperature. So if you're new here, what I found out was, I've done tests over the last 3 days. I'll let you go back and watch the videos. But I found that this Canon R8 actually overheats faster when I take it from inside in a refrigerated, I keep saying refrigerator, in an air-conditioned house directly to a hot summer day. I found that it actually overheats faster than if I just set the camera out on my patio and let the camera actually warm up to ambient temps and then press record. So strangely, if it comes from the inside to the outside, it'll overheat in like 2 minutes in 4K 60, but if I just leave it outside for 20 minutes before I start recording in 4K 60, it will record for 18 minutes before it overheats. So oddly, it's like the opposite of what you would think. It actually overheats faster whenever it's warmer, whenever the camera starts out warmer, even hot, because it's been outside. So it kind of simulates what it would be like if you were using it at Disney World or on a family vacation or as a travel camera or something like that. It actually works better than bringing it directly out from our air-conditioned room when the camera is actually physically cooler. So I decided I wanted to try to exaggerate that effect. I put the camera in a 42-degree refrigerator and then went straight to recording to see how long it would take it to overheat and to see if indeed it would overheat faster when it's coming out of the refrigerator than it does when it's actually just been sitting around warming up in the shade on a hot day. And that is what we're testing right now. I know this is like strange. If you want to have more clarity on this, just go back and watch the last 4 videos in this series, because there is a group of us that's kind of going through this together, and it'll just make more sense if you start at the beginning. But I can tell you this, earlier when I did a 4K 60 test, and I had allowed the camera to come up to basically room temperature of the outside, like, you know, I think it was 96 degrees. It overheated I didn't even see this overheating, like, initial little thermometer. Oh, we're getting there for like 9 minutes. And now we're 5 minutes and 46 seconds in, and it looks like it's about to shut down. So probably got less than 30 seconds left before it actually shuts down. And it is strange, it is super strange that it definitely overheats faster, even though the camera itself, yeah, it still feels cold. There's spots, like it's warm right here, but on the front, the camera itself still feels cold in spots. So there is definitely a little bit of warmth right here, but the rest, the outside body of the camera, still feels like it was not quite like it was in the fridge, but it's certainly not warm. There are cold spots though. So it looks like we're gonna get about 6 minutes and 45 seconds before the camera overheats and shuts down. And that is just so strange that it takes longer for it to overheat when the camera is outside than it takes for it to overheat when you're starting out in a refrigerator, literally a refrigerator. Okay, 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So yeah, if your instincts are to like, maybe if you're worried that your camera's gonna overheat, you're like, well, I'll just take the camera and I'll put it in a cold place and that'll prevent it from overheating for longer. That's not how it works. It's the opposite. You actually need to warm up the camera, definitely, get it used to the ambient temperature, and then hit record. It's the strangest thing ever, but here we are.